Hello, my name is Alex and this is Alex Data Channel, and today I would like to share with you my little project. It's not a real project, I did it for myself, just for my personal interest. I want to mention that because this video not for studying or teaching, but if it helps somebody somehow I will be really happy. Okay, let's start. A little introduction to my project. When I try to imagine what information I can analyze for my first video, I realized that it would be interesting to take what I really like. And I decided to combine two topics. The first is people, opinion and interest. The second is entertainment, such as movies, songs and books. And I started my research. I tried to find information in different sources. But after spending a couple of days, I didn't find a database that satisfied my requests. Some of the files had mistakes, some were really old, and I decided to create the data by myself. The first things what I did, I found a website where I can extract information what I wanted and which one I can use for answer the question. What genre of cinema is preferred in Russia? Do people love movies more than TV shows? Which films do people rate more? What is the difference between Russian and foreign tastes, etc. I don't want to name this website where I found it, but doesn't matter for this project. All websites have similar construction. These HTML files with some code. Here you can see the example. A common property that is united all website is the head, body and body structure. If you want to see where exactly your data in the code and on the page, you can select the text or other data and click on the right mouse button, inspect, and you will see something like this. Okay, let's see the libraries that we're going to use in the future. The first one is Beautiful Soup. Beautiful Soup is Python library for extracting data from HTML and XML files. It works with the parser to give us natural way to navigate, search and modify the parser tree. These libraries will help us see data from the website. Next to the request library. The request library is a standard tool for composing HTTP requests in Python. In our example, we'll use the get method. We'll capture a specific value which is part of the response object and its place is variable called response. Panda is a Python software library for data processing and analysis. We'll use it to create a data frame because my final task of obtaining tabular data and Pandas will help us with this. If you do not have these libraries, install them. How to do it? You'll find it in the search website. Just you need to write the name of the libraries and ask how I can install these libraries on my Python. Okay, let's get straight to the code. In this slide you can see the basis that we need to write in the Python to get information from the website. Since every piece of HTML code in the page is like a tree, we need to find the root, where is our data exists. In my case, it was a div block element and the class item. You can find your root by selecting information in the page and right-clicking on Inspect. Let's see an example. Here is a website and we need this data. Right-click and see the block with the class name as described above. This will be our root. After we have identified the root, we need to extract the information step by step. Let's return to the Python. Create a variable which is equal to the URL page. Using the request library and the get method, we transform our page into a text with code. Do not forget to indicate the word text at the end, separated by a dot. It needs to say Python, we need just a text here. Now we can use the beautiful soup library to read this website. Create a variable soup in which we open a round bracket and enter our variable HTML text with the text on the page and a comma separate LXML parsing. LXML one of the methods that work well for me. You can read about different parsing in the library's description, like HTML parser or HTML5 lib. That's it. Now that the beautiful soup has proceed the page with the code, we can make a list with our roots. To do this, we create a variable title, and in our soup we use to find all our blocks with roots. So now when all our roots are in the list, let's start taking information from our branches from each root. But first, let's create a list of data for all the data we want to get for individual columns of our future table. In this case, this is the title of the film in my language, the original title, country of origin, the rating of the movie in my country, and the international rating. Further, following the example above, we find and extract information from individual blocks of our root. The only difference is that we do not find all the elements as indicated above, but the first one that matches the request. Sometimes the branches are named the same and follow each other. Here, the method will help us to find the next one. Okay, here we can see that I got an error, because not every film in my country has an international rating. Therefore, where it does not exist, I inserted empty value. And it's all. Next, we form our list and create a table using a Pandas library. Now let's go back to the page title. Why is the I variable specified here? The standard page on my website contains information about 50 movies or TV shows. But this is not enough for data analysis at my desire. Therefore, I go through the pages and take 50 pieces of data from each and save them in the file of the same name as variable I. As a result, I will receive the specified number of files with the necessary information. Let's run the code and see what we get. Okay, let's click here. Okay, the process is on the way. Yeah, let's open one of the file. You can see the names of the movies by the rating of the country. Okay, everything is here. It is not filtered, but more of that in the next video. If you have any suggestion for improving the code or comments, please contact me in Telegram or write in comments above. If someone also needs an example of this code, you can write me on the Telegram and indicate your mail. Thanks you for attention and see you the next time.